Hecarim, I believe in the previous series, game 4, game number 2, yeah, he secured a lot of objectives and he just really gave a lot of space for his team.
Yeah.
Another tanky frontliner is being banned out, ergo set. So we're not gonna be seeing anyone singing in the Rift anytime soon. Now we're gonna be waiting for the next ban for WBG side, which will be a Yasuo. No last breath and everything.
Yeah, which is a perfect counter to the Ashe as well, given the fact that you can cast a Wind Wall to make sure that the Enchanted Crystal Arrow won't hit. But they're really targeting down the tank supports, and I really think that with the composition that Weibo Gaming has right now, although we've seen enchanters be picked every now and then, they need a tank, right? Like, they don't have a way to face check into the members of EDG. And in order for you to protect your Ashe, you need a sturdy frontliner, and that's the reason why they're targeting away the Ornn, they're targeting away the set. Gragas is still open, which I think is a very good option for Weibo Gaming. It leaves them the flexibility of an engage or disengage if needed. But they are going to ban away the Lucian here as their last ban for Weibo. For EDG, what will be their 4th pick here? I think they would go for a marksman. Right, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
40.
And they will. You mentioned that the Dragon Laners for EDG side is very strong, so there's really a hover and lock in on Corki. Corki had an amazing game in series number 2, I believe. Okay. And I'm gonna expect another really good Corki series. Yeah. But you mentioned we need frontliners, we need tanky champions. There is still the Nautilus.
Yeah, Weibo Gaming does not want to leave this to chance, right? Like, they want to go strong immediately, and they do have lots of engage options right now. With the Nautilus getting locked in, Ashe can also serve as a way to engage from afar. Now, this will be the biggest wild card for me, because this Zeri, there are some players that plays the AP Zeri variant. Meanwhile, in this particular composition, I believe that since they already have the AP damage coming in from the Evelyn, this could just be the standard, ratatatata Zeri, or a standard AD Zeri that I really favor a whole lot, right? I'm not really a fan of the AP Zeri. AP Corki is okay, but AP Zeri, not okay for me.
I think it's something that the pro players did before, and since it was successful, people just mirrored it. But I do agree, I prefer the AD Zeri as well. Even when it comes to the range, honestly, imagine if the special delivery from Corki is not available, and Evelyn is just, making sure everyone's lives are withered down, the tanks are not available. Zeri is gonna have the time of her life, especially with her range.
Yeah. Also has one of the best mobility in the game right now, right? Like, you hop one skill to do a very quick wall hop, and you are pretty much a-okay from all the threats that are coming your way. Now, one of the things that I kind of want to see here as well for EDG is the proactivity of 0711. 0711 was the original Evelyn abuser. Last season, when no one was picking the Evelyn, he was the only one to bring it out to a point that, it's a must ban against him. Now, I'm curious to see as to how he plays this one out, because Hecarim is that one champion that you can go for early invids to really slow down your opponent. And I won't be surprised if 0711 will try to challenge the jungle pathing of the Evelyn.
I want to see it happen just for the story, but anyway, it looks like 0711 and Zishang will try to
oh no!
Be aggressive.
Oh no!
Zihan, he tried again?
Oh no! That's a first blood!
He was flat. Yeah, that's quick. Not even a minute in. But yeah, I think he thought that they backed away, since usually you try to scare your opponent, but you don't do that. That's too risky. And with that, it's the first blood secured.
Yeah, because oftentimes 0711 would have bagged to start the golems. That way his tempo would not be delayed. But it doesn't matter if his tempo did get delayed by a bit, because that is a first blood on the top lane that he was able to get for himself. And that's the perfect start imaginable for EDG's top side.
Exactly. So far, it's, I guess, a favor going over to EDG, but we're looking now at the Dragon laners. EDG is being shoved in under the turret, but hey, you have just Sponge, you have a Galio, you should be safe.
Yeah, plus the fact that Alone is piloting the Sivir, one of the newest marksmen that we have in the game. Best wave clear in the game as well for a marksman. Now, the action continues on the top side. Have to remember that Zihan burnt his flash. Meanwhile, Xiao Zhang does not have the ignite. Oh, good roast!
Perfectly timed, but it looks like, okay, I thought there was gonna be a revenge fight there, but I was too close for comfort for the Camille. But hey, it forced him. Okay. I thought they were gonna go in with a recall, but you is in the lane as well to try and save the wave.
Exactly, right? Like, this is a very unorthodox move coming in from you, right? Like, he patted top side, making sure that no one is going to dive Xiao Zhang under his tower. No one does that. Fan is going in, though. Level 5.
Exhaust has been collected. That's going to be the taunt there as well. But here comes 0711 trying to save the day. There's going to be Faye at the back line. A lot of skills, but the damage is not going to be enough. It was a good attempt, but there were no casualties.
Yeah, lots of mobility coming in from the Evelyn, right? Like, oh, okay, Zihan. Level 4 to a level 5, and Zihan is still pretty much confident he can take on Xiao Zhang. No one has really taken the items yet, but again, just going back to the interaction in the bot lane, did you see the mobility coming in from the Evelyn, right? Like the last caress or the ultimate was able to separate himself towards the rampaging 0711 Hecarim, and that flash was a beauty as well, making sure that he does not get counter ganked on the bot lane. All in all, no one was able to kill no one was able to get a kill here in the bot lane, and yeah. It just goes to show, you know, that the proactivity of all our teams.
Proactive is definitely the term for this, because they're trying to, you know, be 2-3 steps ahead of their opponent, and it's the consistent mind games here. And I just want to highlight what you said, that the Dragon Lane matchup will be amazing, and so far I love the fights that we've been seeing. No one is dying just yet, but hey, you see the back and forth, but let's see if someone will jump in or go back. That's gonna be the arrow connecting onto one lang. That's gonna be a lot of taunts, a lot of CCs coming in, but one you with the secure. Now you is the only one left there, but hey, he can't really be reached unless 0711 tries to do something about that. He is jumping in. Gatling gun will be there, but it looks like he just jumped into his death.
Oh wow, Weibo Gaming came in prepared. EDG did not really anticipate the surprise attack coming in from Weibo. First off, that kill over the support or over Langui was made possible because of the numbers advantage, right? That numbers advantage, you cannot really beat that. And then afterwards, 0711 went for the engage, did not anticipate that there are 3 members, and it was just a clear-cut advantage that Weibo Gaming was able to get here in the mid lane. Not because of EDG throwing it away, but because of the preparedness of Weibo.
Preparedness, but let's see if they have a plan to stop that, or at least limit that preparedness. Again, too close for comfort. These two Baron laners, they always have us at the edge of our seat.
Yeah, exactly. But a clear advantage for the Camille, especially on the XP department. Now the 5-minute fight might happen sooner than later. 0711 is already trying to get some vision around the Mountain Dragon, but Jay-Chan was able to at least plant something to make sure that they will have information. Now Fan going all in against Xiao Zhang. Does have the ultimate is Duanyu.
Yep, that is the ultimate coming in from Ash, but Zishang, will he be able to survive? The answer is no. It was a good try, but now that's going to be engaged for the side of EDG. Lang being the end of everything. You have you again with the Gatling gun, but Alone does get pulled in. That's going to be the hero's entrance, connecting onto one, but it wasn't able to get any kills. Instead, you have Evelyn, you have Fan with the swipe, gets that one kill, and WBG, they disengage.
Yeah, and that I think is the third time that EDG went for the punch, but was immediately punished here by Weibo Gaming. Looking at that replay once again, Xiao Zhang got half health because of the Evelyn's damage. And Language still decided to engage. A very good flash coming in from Duan Yu. And with all things considered, the chase down potential of Weibo Gaming still needs to be respected.
Agreed. It definitely should be respected. But hey, if they find anything that can counter it, just try to go and fight it head on. We are just a little bit over 6 minutes into the match, and a lot already happened. I mean, I love it, but
exactly,
a lot really happened.
Right, like that's just 5 guilds altogether, but Weibo Gaming is really making their presence felt right now. Pushing down the mid lane, Nagui.
Will he be able to taunt anyone? But he does get pulled in. With that, you have Face safe in the back line. 07 gets pulled in again. Hecarim looks like it's back to, the horse just staying in the stable. Yeah. But WBG, they took some damage, but still, there were no trade kills. But Zishang is left here at the Baron lane side.
Weibo Gaming is moving in as 5, right? Like, they heavily committed to take down that tower in the mid lane. Now, Xiao Zhang has to be careful. Grand Challenge has been popped, and J-Chan... Oh! Hero Minion! That was a very good cover. All planned by Xiao Zhang.
Calculated. Even the minions are playing the game. Here comes the hero's entrance. Zihan still alive, but it looks like the support won't be alive any longer. Okay, never mind. Okay. I stand corrected. He is a fan right now. Will be able to secure the buff. Here is 0711 again. He might jump in, but alone is a little bit too far, so I don't think they're gonna force this.
Yeah, exactly. 0711 still wanted to go for that blue buff. But it looks like that EDG has found their win condition this game. Alone, good spell shield.
That is going to be the jump in as well. Alone, down to 55% of his health, but still he is still okay. Too close for comfort.
That was scary. We have to admit, Hugo. The exhaust was also very clutch in saving the life of the marksman, and this is where Evelyn is very scary, right? Like the amount of damage that she can bring in, especially against a double marksman composition, is definitely the win condition here by Weibo Gaming. Meanwhile, for EDG, it's banking on the fact that the top side is on their side, right? Like you know for a fact that this Fiora versus Camille matchup has already tilted towards one side, and for EDG, it's about recognizing what to do at any given moment. We know for a fact that they are currently on a 10 series win streak. When it comes to, recognizing win condition, they are the best.
The best, yeah. And I agree. But so far, I guess we see that, but not much. There's glimpses of brilliance, but I think is it because of the draft? Is it because of Ashe? Like, what do you think is the reason why EDG can't be as aggressive as they are?
I think it's because of the map movements and map reading from Weibo Gaming. This Evelyn is really throwing them off right now. But if you look at the scoreline right now, 5 kills to 2 kills in favor of Weibo Gaming, but the goal isn't really that far from each other, right? That's a very good indication that your team is a solid stack of 5. And now EDG is trying to protect their marksman here in the bot lane. 0711 is now level 11. But it does look like that 5 members of
fight and everything is now falling, dare I say, in their favor.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, they are a very strong fighting team. They have the Saver on the hunt. They have a very good ultimate coming in from the Hecarim. But let's look at that once again. It was Langry, right? Like, he wanted to protect all his carries. Plus, the package needs to be respected. I'm not 100% sure as to what is happening to Weibo Gaming, that they did not really respect the power of the special delivery. Corki is being picked over and over again for the reason being that he can really turn around team fights using the package delivery system. And we saw the value of the package right then and there, Yuko. EDG was able to get a favorable team fight. No one died in the end from EDG. It was a complete wipeout. Actually, not a complete wipeout. It was a 4-2-0 in favor of Edward Gaming.
It's 2 counts, right? Slowly that they were able to do. Enchanted Crystal Arrow apparently is magnetic to the solo members of EDG, but now you have the hook shot that is within the hero's entrance as well. Now Zihan might be the one that's going 6 feet underground, and the kill is going to be secured by 0711. So that is 1 key ultimate down and 1 key champion down for the side of WBG.
I think they're going for the Baron here. Now Jay-chan is going to get spotted by the members of EDG. Another casualty imminent here. Yuko.
It's a lot of damage, but 1 does become golden. I don't think it will be enough to have the taunt to even have the chase here.
No juggler.
Kill going over to 1, and no more Nautilus. A lot of champion kills going over to EDG's pockets, and they have their eyes set on this Baron.
Yeah, more importantly, no Evelyn to contest the Smite fight. This Baron is all EDG. Nothing Weibo Gaming can do. Unless... Oh, that was super close! Okay. My heart.
I swear, that was so close. I won't be surprised if they do get the steal.
Yeah, exactly. Let's look at that replay once again. Again, this is Langui connecting a Justice Punch onto Duan Yu. 2 taunts also was the reason why Fan got clipped in the end, and now EDG with the Baron buff. We all know how strong they are individually, but stacked as 5 with the Baron buff, they are unstoppable right now.
Unstoppable indeed, but now the hook is not gonna connect Langui in front of everyone. He doesn't care. He also have the 0711 as backline, does get the ultimate in, and the Fan goes 6 feet underground. Duan Yu a little bit alone, but was able to get the Enchanted Crystal in. But the problem was, he was all alone, was not able to convert any of those awesome initiates into kills. Now EDG, they're knocking onto the mid lane. The turret will fall down. They have Baron buff minions, and champions are down for the side of WBG.
Exactly. This is a 5-man push, and I think that they can do it. This is a Baron empowered minion push, and EDG will get 1-0.
First game for the last series going over to EDG. Interesting, because we thought it was